Welcome to Exhale with Sonia, a space for stillness, strength, and stories that heal. Breathe in, breathe out, hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. Let's go on a journey.
Welcome to Exhale Podcast with me, your host, Sonia Stockard. And today I have one of my best friends, Miss Mary, back on the podcast. She is the owner of Love Your SELfie Studio. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be back.
There's a lot to be celebrated since our last podcast.
Oh my God, so much has happened.
Yes. So I wanted to get you on here and chat a little bit about that because oddly enough, you guys don't even know that we have a selfie studio in town.
No, it's still a work in progress. I'm still trying to get people to walk in the door and let them know, hey, I'm here, come on in. But little by little, the word's getting out there.
That's right. And I'm here to help you get some more of the words out because I love this place so much.
I love this
So
place.
let's jump in with our questions here.
Okay.
So number one, since the last time we've talked, your business has taken off in such a big way. What has surprised you the most about this season of growth?
I think what surprised me the most is the, let me go back. I'm sorry. I think I opened this place for teenage girls. That's what I had in mind. And oddly enough, it's been everything from one extreme to another. I've had 3-year-old little children in here having a good time in awe of the neon lights and the oversized props. And I've had senior citizens come in and feel the joy and excitement that same 3-year-old did. So I think that's what's amazed me the most,
right.
that I was that little tunnel vision of a teenage girl, and it's been so much more.
It's definitely
So much more than that.
from birth to
Absolutely.
whatever age
Absolutely.
you are, come here, enjoy it, have fun, be yourself, and just love yourself.
Yes.
I'm so
That's
proud
what it's
of
about.
you. It is what it's about. So you've received multiple community awards. Congratulations.
Thank you. That
And
was a
media
surprise.
recognition. I've seen the news here a few times, not just one time, but a few times. How has that affirmation impacted you personally and not just professionally?
So personally, it's been very humbling.
Yeah.
Very humbling. I think with each recognition and each award, it's I don't know. It has shown me that doubt that I had in myself and this crazy little idea of a selfie studio is a thing. It's a thing. People want it. People look forward to it, and
I do.
oh my gosh, it just makes you feel different when you walk in here.
It does.
So it is. I mean, sure. Every plaque on the wall is definitely, another little stripe on my shoulder. But personally, it's taken away doubt that I've had in myself, and I've started to believe in myself, and I've taken up space that I didn't think I was entitled to.
Take up space. Take up space, ladies.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I love this.
Yes, there's plenty of space for all of us.
Definitely.
So claim it. I'm
Claim
claiming it. I'm claiming it.
Every day.
Yes.
Claim it. That's right. All right. When things start moving fast and opportunities start to pile up, how do you stay grounded and connected to your original why?
So my original why is no longer the current why. So my original why was little selfies for teenage girls. It's not that anymore. Customer after customer and story after story and hug after hug, I've realized that it's not just the selfie picture. That's the end result. It's It's the experience. It's what they feel the moment that they're in this little pink bougie booth, and it's what you feel when you get behind these gold curtains. That's what it's all about. It's not just that little picture. So that's what brings me right back to the why I'm doing this.
That's a beautiful thing, because I am so glad that you have this space. And I am so grateful that you allow me to film my podcast here.
I love having you here.
And I love having you on my podcast. I love your energy. I love everything about Mary. If anything here that you take away from this podcast is just come in here and say hi to her. She will make your day. I promise you. She will make you smile. She's amazing. I love you so much.
Aww.
Love Your SELFie Studio has clearly become more than a business. It feels like a movement. When did you realize it was becoming something bigger than you? Ever imagined?
So obviously 9 months ago, day one, I never imagined that this would be a movement. But I think it goes back to the answer I just gave you. It's the hugs. It's the, oh my God, I needed this. Or the thank you, you've taken me away from the day-to-day chaos. And I don't know, just putting on that bow, I felt so pretty. And that's when I knew that this was going down a totally different path than what it started out to be.
Right, it's not just selfies.
It's not.
It's self-care, self-love, self-enjoyment,
Self-esteem,
self-esteem,
self-confidence.
and we're allowed those things.
Absolutely.
We live in a world that sometimes shuns women for loving themselves, and this space celebrates women for loving themselves.
Exactly.
And I thank you for having this space. I love that. You constantly pour confidence into others, speaking of. What are you doing right now to take care of your own energy and joy?
Okay, so it's on my to-do list.
Okay.
It's on my to-do list. I know I need, I don't know, a manicure, probably a spa day. So it's on my to-do list. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But I know that it almost reminds me of, when you're on an airplane and the stewardess is ready to take off, and she said, in case of emergency, the oxygen tank's going to come off. Put that mask on yourself first before
Yourself first.
Yes. So in the back of my mind, I know that when that emergency thing happens, I need to pull that mask, put it on myself, because unless I put it on myself, I can't provide this for you or anyone else. So right now I'm still, cruising. I'm good. But once I hit that turbulence in the air, I will pull the mask down and take care of myself. I
always say in my yoga classes that self-care is never selfish, and we cannot pour from an empty cup. If our cup is not full, how are we supposed to spill
Correct.
over onto others?
Correct. I agree.
So keep that in mind when you keep putting that self off. Let me just take some time
A
for
minute.
myself. And don't feel guilty about it. Ever. Ever. Promise me?
I promise.
Thank you. Can you share a moment or a story from a client or community member that reminds you why this work matters so deeply? You shared a really cool story last time you were on my podcast about a older woman and her dog, and how you just changed her life in just the little bit of time that she was here. Do you have anything else like that you can share?
Oh my God. So this one's going to go a little deep.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's going to go a little deep. There was a lady here not too long ago. She came in with her teenage granddaughter. Her daughter committed suicide. And she is now raising her granddaughter. She brought her granddaughter in here because she wanted her granddaughter to feel what this place magically makes you feel the minute you walk in. And her granddaughter was just a typical normal teenage girl. She came in, she grabbed a boa, she grabbed some sunglasses, she grabbed a little selfie, and boom, boom, boom. She was living her own little teenage life. But the grandmother slash mom came to me and squeezed my hand and said, I wish I would have brought my daughter here when she was in that dark. Oh my God, you're gonna make me tear up. You're making me tear up
too.
She said, I wish I would have brought my daughter here when she was going through her dark moment. And hopefully this place or that magical boa, I keep going back to those boas.
It's pretty magical.
If her daughter would have had this space to just come to and get away from the day-to-day and believe in herself, maybe, who knows, things would have turned out differently. So seeing her granddaughter living her best teenage normal life meant a lot to her.
does mean
And
a
that
lot.
right there was like, okay, this is so much bigger than
You
what I
are
ever
in the
thought.
right place. You are doing the right thing.
Yes.
And I love that you do that
Oh
for
my
everyone
God.
here in the
Listen, don't make me
community.
tear up.
And that's nothing that is not serious. So if you're feeling down, feeling out, like that's another outlet here that you can come and just be yourself. Don't judge your pictures. Just be yourself, take pictures, have fun. You don't even have to share them on social
It's
media.
not even the picture.
Right.
It's not
the
even the picture. It is.
of being
It
in
is.
this space.
Exactly.
The music's playing. We had to turn it off for the podcast,
Right,
but you
right.
and I, our little dance party before the podcast and a few selfies and just bringing up our spirits.
Yeah.
And it's just a beautiful, beautiful place, and I love you so much. That's a beautiful story to hear
It's a
that
little deep, but
the teenager. This is Exhale Podcast. We go deep. So, and honestly, this season of Exhale, we are actually going to be touching on the base of suicide with a licensed therapist soon.
Nice.
You will get to meet her
Nice.
because I will be bringing her here. If you guys ever feel that you do not want to be here, call the hotline, call me, check in. I love you. She loves you. God loves you. We can do this together. So,
absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. Thanks for having that space where she could feel like, herself.
Yep.
I love that. You're stepping into nonprofit work, and I love that. I really, really do. You are sharing a lot of that slowly on your social media, what it's going to be about. What stirred up that desire in you, and what kind of impact are you hoping to make through that nonprofit?
Okay, so obviously this nonprofit and this movement that we just talked about was never, ever in my original plans. It's taken me down that road, and I'm just gonna follow. I'm gonna follow it to wherever it takes me. Again, I keep going back to my previous answer, but the story that I just shared with you about the grandmother and her granddaughter, that's one of the reasons why the nonprofit became a thing,
Right.
or it's becoming a thing. Well, actually, we've been approved, so it's a thing. It's
It's
a
a
thing.
thing. It
It's
is
a
a
thing.
thing.
We're working on it. The other reason was I actually hosted a party. There was like 22 women here. 2 of them were celebrating their birthday. One was 40 something, and the other one had just turned 50. And I believe they were all co-workers, or they've known each other for a long time. And one of the ladies, I was sitting behind the desk just watching them, run from booth to booth. And one of the ladies kind of like leaned up, and she was just taking it all in, watching her coworkers laugh and stuff. And she kind of just said, I wish my clients could feel the way that my friends feel. And I really didn't know what she was talking about, but small talk is small talk. And she happens to be the director of an organization that deals with domestic violence survivors and sexual assault survivors. And right there, something clicked. Like, I understand what she's saying. She wishes that that lady who's has no self-confidence, who's lost her self-esteem because someone has pounded that in her head, physically and mentally, she wishes that they could feel what we feel. So I went home, and again, I always talk about that little hamster in my head.
yeah.
That little hamster started, boom, 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 boom. And I said, why not? Why can't that lady feel what we feel? So I did some investigation and, made some phone calls, and I reached back out to that lady, and I said, if I provided a nonprofit where your client can come in here free of charge and feel what we feel, is that something that you would be interested? I could almost feel her doing the somersaults on the other side of the phone.
So
She's like,
excited.
oh my God, yes. So I'm assuming, and please forgive me or anyone in the organization if I say it wrong. I'm assuming they go through their steps of healing. So they want to include Love Your SELFie Studio as one of the last steps in their healing process. So once they start getting their self-esteem and their self-worth and, blah, 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 they come in here, they throw on the boa while we have the music on. They
Yes.
bring their coworkers, her mentors, or whoever it is, her girls, whoever it is that she needs, and she gets that self-confidence, and it's the inner beauty. It's the inner beauty.
Yes.
It's not physical. It definitely is not physical. It's how you feel inside, and what this place just magically makes you feel. I don't know. There's just something about it that I think everyone should feel.
I second that. And as a survivor of domestic violence myself, when you're in that situation, you have like a dark cloud over you, almost like an Eeyore. And these type of organizations, what they do is they pull you out, they provide you a safe space to actually feel again. And when that cloud starts to dissipate and through their steps, you start to regain that inner confidence that was initially taken from you, from another human. And I just think that is a beautiful concept to have them come in here and regain that self-confidence.
I love it.
I love that. I want to help you with that. Yeah, maybe do some movement.
Can I share?
And then,
Can I share something
yeah,
with you?
absolutely.
So I'm not a domestic violent survivor, but I did struggle with depression and suicidal thoughts. And I came very close to, pulling the plug, ending it all. So to sit here now and
Celebrate other women.
celebrate other women, celebrate myself,
Yes.
that I am here and that I'm taking up space and I'm claiming the air and that I'm breathing, it is rewarding. And I want everyone who's ever was in your dark cloud and whoever was in my dark cloud to know that you can get out of it, and there is a place, and there's people who understand. And even if I don't understand what you were going through, I'm here to listen and learn and to support you. So that's
Exactly.
that's what this whole place is about.
And that's, as women, we are here to support each other. And this studio helps.
And it's not just women. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
it's
it's
not
fine.
just women. As you know,
Yes.
as you know, from day one, I've always supported the shelters,
Yes.
the animal shelter.
The puppies.
Yes,
And kitties.
because a lot of people just assume that the pit bull at the shelter is just secondhand, he's just a pit bull. No, he's not. Bring him in here, sit him in that little Paris cafe, and he
Yeah.
becomes a family pet. He's as cute as the little puppy that you could get at the pet
Right.
shop. Kids in school, teens who are struggling with, they don't belong, or they've been bullied, or whatever
Teenage stuff is hard.
issues.
It is
Exactly,
hard being a
exactly.
teenager.
So even though I'm pro women and it's also for those teenagers, and the shelter dogs and
Yes.
anyone who's just lost their way, come on in. We're gonna find your way again together.
And if you're scared to come here by yourself,
well, don't be scared.
Call me, because I will show up and meet you at that door, and I will walk in here, and we will just take selfies together.
I'm not scary. I am not scary.
She's
Come
not
on in.
scary. No. Sometimes it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. Like, I want to go. Just like you said, put your mask on first, fill your cup, and see what life unfolds after that.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful. I love this. Nonprofit, helping women. You also help the shelter dogs. I personally have a hard time going into the shelters because I want to take them all home.
I know.
Especially those mean pit bulls, the mean-looking pit bulls. Those are my favorite. Because if I have him, little Cujo, next to me, ain't nobody messing with me.
That's right.
I feel safe. All right. As a woman building something visible and successful, what inner growth has been required for you in this chapter, this season?
What inner growth? Definitely courage.
Yeah.
Courage. I think courage just sums it all up. It's closing my eyes and just jumping in and just taking it on, whatever's coming my way, or riding the wave.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen. I might flip over. I might drown. Who knows? But I'm riding the wave. So.
I just talked about that in one of my walking podcasts that I do on Instagram about just taking that first step. You come to a familiar shore, and it's hard to step because if I step off of this, it might be unfamiliar, but then that becomes familiar, and then the next step, and then the next step, and keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Ride that wave. I like to surf the waves. Have you ever tried surfing?
No, but
It's so
I'm
fun.
surfing here every day.
Exactly. That's an idea for the next booth.
Yes.
Get a surfboard. I have an extra one that you want to set up. Stay tuned for that. What would you tell the version of yourself who first opened Love Your SELFie Studio? Before the awards, before the headlines.
What would I tell myself? Don't be scared. Just keep going. Be open. Be open to new ideas. Listen to the customers that come in, what they're really saying. The first couple of people who came in and said, "Oh my God, I love this picture," that has such a deeper meaning now. It's not the picture, it's what they felt that made that picture so much better. And honestly, what would I really tell myself? Buy those 20 gallons of paint when they were on sale, because I'm going to use them.
You are going to use them. You have such an eye for things. We should have filmed us getting stuff down this morning,
from the attic.
setting up our chairs. She gave me a sneak peek into the attic of this place.
Oh my gosh.
She's got the most beautiful arrange of everything up there.
Everything.
So is that something you do when you go to the store and you see something on clearance?
Absolutely.
And you're like, ooh, that will be good for the room soon.
Yes. So I'm in the process, and just I'm throwing it out there. I'm in the process of redoing that back wall that I have in the studio, and I want to do it as a book wall.
Oh, nice.
I want to nail the books on the wall, if you could picture it, open the book and fold the pages, and just kind of like a little Tetris thing.
Oh, that would be neat.
And then fill it with little greenery and flowers. So I know what I want to do, but I obviously need books. So I've been going to all the Goodwills and bargain barns, and I found this little wooden, I don't even know what it is, like a little crib thing. Right away in my mind, I said, come next Christmas, this will be the perfect little nativity set
Aw,
for little
for
baby,
baby
Jesus.
Jesus. Aw.
Absolutely. So of course I picked it up, and now it's sitting in my attic for the next year until next Christmas.
I love that. That sounds like that's going to be really cute. And the wall she's talking about was the original one that we filmed in
With the
front
phones?
of. Yes, with the phones for the first podcast. Ooh, can you tell them about that one day I came in and you said it was so freaky, all the phones
Oh my gosh.
fell?
That was
What? Remind me of what that was.
So the back wall, I had all different land phones with, the regular phone with the cords. And I swear, when I left that night, they were all hanging. When I came in that morning and I'm turning on all the light switches and I came around the corner, every single phone was off the hook. They were just dangling on the floor.
Even the ghost likes to take
I was
selfies.
like, okay.
I love that.
I didn't even dwell on it. I just picked it up. Hello.
Maybe somebody was there waiting to
Who
talk
knows?
to you.
I don't even know. I
think that's pretty cool, though. I mean, like, you walk in, I thought this was one way, now it's not, and,
Well, I did get Ring cameras right after that. So.
Yeah, I would too. Just to make sure, we got any crazy activity going on.
Oh my goodness. So a friend of mine gave me boxes of like props and stuff, and in her good heart, she gave me this box of these pretty scary looking dolls.
Halloween's coming up again.
They're kind of scary. I'm pretty sure they're the ones who took the phones off the hook. But they're
that
sitting
makes sense.
they're sitting in a box taped up in the attic. And I keep telling her, if I ever go up there and that box isn't exactly in the spot,
Yeah. They're going bye-bye.
Yeah, they're gonna get burned in the fire pit. Yeah, I'm not even
Not
open.
even Goodwill, like burned in the fire
no.
pit.
Yeah.
I love this. This is great.
Luckily, they've always been in that same spot.
Those are like the dolls that your grandma had that just like stared at you and you swear their eyes.
They have like eyelashes and their eyelids. Oh yeah, they're scary.
I love that. That's great. All right. For someone listening who feels called to start something meaningful today, but feels scared or not ready, what encouragement would you give them right now?
Encouragement. The same encouragement that I give myself every day that I walk in through that door. Just close your eyes and jump in 2 feet forward and go for it. You can't control it. You can't control it. You can just, I know we keep going back to ride the wave. So just jump on that surfboard and just ride whatever wave and just make it to the other end.
Yeah.
Just make it. There's never going to be a right time. If I would have waited 9 months ago when I decided to open it, I probably still would have been, at home twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the right moment. There's never.
Waiting, planning,
Yeah.
making a vision board and things like that. Dive right in.
There's never going to be a right moment. You just have to feel it and put your heart and soul into it and be flexible. Be flexible and just go wherever it takes you. And that's where I am.
I love that. And I can also contest to that as well, because there were months and months and months I was planning on starting a podcast. And I started reaching out to different people. My producer is one of them. He's thumbs upping behind the camera. And then I reached out to other people and I made a plan and I did all these things. And I was talking to one of my really good friends one day and they looked at me and they're like, why don't you just start it? And I was like, oh, all right. And
here we are.
One of my favorite things to do besides surfing. So being on a podcast, having fun, having beautiful women like you, celebrating your amazing achievements. Speaking of, is there anything else that you'd like to share with the audience about your beautiful Love Your SELFie Studio? Let's do hours. What are your hours?
So I started 10 to 7, and then I pushed it to 12 to 7. And then I started closing Mondays and Tuesdays. Now I'm just here again. I don't know. I'm just here all the time.
If you need Mary, she's here.
I'm here. Normally I'm here 12 to 7.
Sorry.
Wednesday through Sundays, but I am here Mondays and Tuesdays. I'm either painting or recreating. So if you're in the neighborhood and you have this deep down desire to come in and have a selfie on a Monday afternoon, come on in. I'm here. I'm going to unlock that door.
that.
We'll turn on the music and we're going to selfie together.
I love that so much. And parties. Tell us more about your parties.
So parties. It's funny. I started out, I have a little private party room in the back, and my original plan was to have little birthday parties for children. Even that has grown into something else. It's been baby showers and bachelorette parties, and actually about 3 weeks ago, and I don't think she'll be upset with me, we had a divorce party,
Hey.
and it was the best party ever. It was a bunch of women, and Mr. Producer, close your ears. They did bring a big 16 by 20 picture of the
Yeah.
ex-husband, and what they did to that poor man. It was worse than like pin the tail on the donkey. I mean, they gouged his eyes out, and he was in every picture. But they had so much fun. So my little 8-year-old birthday party
Right.
has turned into divorce parties and so much more.
I've heard of like Trash the Dress.
Oh, yes.
But they
Yes.
they went above and
Oh,
beyond.
they did.
All right. I hope that made her feel better.
It sure
She-
did.
she deserves
Made
it.
me feel good.
Yeah.
I didn't like him when.
Right. You just by
And then,
association.
So I also joined the 2 chambers of commerce here locally, the Northport one and Charlotte County. And this Wednesday, the women from the Northport started out that just on Wednesday afternoons, it's the middle of the week, hump day, whatever, the girls would get together and go out to drink and eat something Wednesday afternoon. Well,
Chamber parties can get wild.
oh, they sure can. So now we're doing Wine Down Wednesdays here at the
Nice.
studio. So instead of going to a local restaurant, the ladies are going to come here. They're going to bring their bottle of wine, a little appetizer. We're going to put on the music and pump up. Well, we're really going to pump up the music.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to dance. We're going to sing. We're going to hang out. We're going to take selfies and have a little party here.
That's great.
So, and it is open to the public.
I was just gonna say, is that open to the public?
It is.
Yeah?
I mean, originally it was just for the chambers, but no, it's open to the
Okay.
public.
$10.
It's going to be $10.
Okay.
This one is going to be women only.
All right.
It's just the ladies, but
Sorry, producer.
we also
He's
have
so
like,
sad right now.
I know. We're doing like the Super Bowl party.
Nice.
So if you have nothing to do, we were going to do New Year's, but too many people had plans. So
Right.
maybe next year I'll promote it, and instead of driving up to Sarasota or further down, we could stay right here locally.
Right. And I
Locally.
love the Super Bowl party idea because not all women are into football. So
That's right.
leave your man at home.
He can sit right here. We're gonna have 7
That works out
TVs.
perfect.
We're gonna have 7 TVs. We're gonna have chicken wings. We're gonna have beer. We're gonna have all the.
Sit your man down, let him watch the game while you are over here getting glamorous.
And a cute football jersey.
Exactly.
We could look
I'd
super
love that.
cute with
Of
a
course.
football jersey.
Yes. We could look cute, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I just want to thank you for coming back on here, and I can't wait to get this out and on all my YouTube channels and Spotify and all those places. So I just want to say thank you again for coming back on
Thank
here.
you. Thank you for having me
you.
again and coming here and telling my story and getting it out there and
I'm
letting
so
people
proud
know.
of
Aw.
This is wonderful because I feel like I've kind of walked some of the steps from the beginning, and I was just driving by and I saw all your pink signs and I was like, wait a minute.
Which I got in trouble for, by the way. Yes.
Really?
Apparently
You're friends
I'm-
with the chamber now. Why'd you get in
no,
trouble?
it's the county.
Oh.
It's the county. Apparently,
Well-
I can't have 27 fluorescent pink signs by the road or a 20-foot pink dancing
Can we get
gun.
can we get like a petition to allow you to have that? Because I'm totally down to start that. Like and comment if you would like to sign the petition.
Right.
Well, thank you again for coming on.
you.
And
Thank you.
I appreciate you and all this beautiful stuff that you do.
Thank you.
Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends so they can come here and enjoy this beautiful space. And don't miss another episode of Exhale with Sonia. We got some deep stuff coming this season on the podcast. So have a blessed day. Mwah!